Hi everyone! I want to do a really quick video on the Maybelline BB Cream. Forgive the lighting. I wanted to make sure that this video doesn't come out too dark because I wanted you all to see how my face looks. I wanted to do the video because I myself have been looking into BB creams. I see the ads everywhere and I wasn't exactly sure what the purpose really was and why anyone would want to use a BB cream. So I actually received a different brand. It's called e.l.f. And the people in the United States watching this video will know that brand. We don't have that brand here in Canada, but I did try the tinted moisturizer. I believe it's in Deep Dark from e.l.f. And at first I didn't really understand what the purpose was, but I tried it on and I used it underneath my powder. And I really liked it. I liked the way that my face looked very even and flawless, and I was glowing, and it had a really great color payoff, which is huge because I don't use liquid foundation. I do use a powder. I do use Studio Fix by MAC because I have oily skin, and I find that the powder gives me the coverage that I'm looking for and still sort of mattifies my face. And you know, my sister is the one who gave me the e.l.f. product and said, you have to try it underneath your foundation, you'll love it, you'll love it, you'll love it. And I tried it and I do really like it. I think that it's great. The only thing that I don't like about the e.l.f. brand is that it doesn't mattify my face. Although the color payoff is great, I still get a lot of oil sort of seeping through in my T-zone area, and also right here underneath the eyes close to my nose, as my pores are a little bit bigger around that area. That's the only thing that I don't like about it. So I thought that even though I still have about half a bottle left of the e.l.f. Tinted moisturizer, that I would go out and purchase the Dream Fresh BB Cream 8-in-1 Beauty Balm by Maybelline. The reason why I tried it is one of the YouTubers that I subscribe to, Tiara, and I believe her YouTube name is T's Black Pearls. She did a video on the BB cream as well, and her face looked flawless. I mean, her face looks flawless anyway, but you know, her face really glowed, and it just mattified and sort of evened everything out, and I thought, okay, let me give this a shot and see if this really works. I'm not a fan of drugstore products just because I can never find a color that works for me, so I always stick to professional products like MAC, for example. And so I went to the store, the drugstore, and I purchased the Deep Sheer Tint. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I tried it on my hand first because I wanted to see how it blended in with my skin. So I just have a little bit here. As you guys, well, I don't know how well you can see. Probably not so much because of the light. But, well, if you can't see it, then that's a good sign because it blends in with my skin really nicely. A lot of the BB creams that I've tried in the past in the drugstore did not blend in with my skin at all. I tried the L'Oreal BB cream, and the darkest shade they had actually left my skin looking quite ashy and chalky. And just so that you understand my complexion, I wear an NW45 and Studio Tech, and when I was using the Studio Fix fluid, I was an NC50, just so that you can kind of gauge where my skin tone level is. And I didn't like it, and I really enjoyed the Maybelline. I didn't think it would work that well just because, again, I'm not a fan of drugstore products at all. The only drugstore brand that I would ever use is L'Oreal, and I only use their lip gloss, nothing else. Everything else that I own is by MAC or Sleek Makeup, and also BH Cosmetics, and it's only a few things. So I tried it on, and I applied it with my MAC foundation brush, and then I applied my Studio Fix powder on my face afterwards. And I must say I was very pleasantly surprised, although it doesn't give me as much color payoff as the e.l.f. tinted moisturizer. I really do like this one because, as I mentioned, I do have combination skin, and it does mattify my face and give me that glow that I've seen other YouTubers have once they've used this product. Now, what I do really like about this is that it also has an SPF, which is really great even in the wintertime. Even though there's not a lot of sun here in Canada in the winter, it's still important to wear an SPF for our skin, especially just to avoid any sunspots, to avoid lines, wrinkles, etc. It's very important for us to wear SPF throughout the year. I'm a big believer in that. Just some of the other benefits of the BB cream. It says it helps to blur the look of imperfections, which is true. Creates a natural glow, also true. Your skin looks smoother, complements the skin tone, very true. Hydrates all day, this is true. You feel fresh, and it's oil-free, which is really, really important. Most oil-free products actually make your skin produce more oil, and this one does not. I normally, when I put my makeup on in the mornings, I wash my face first, and I also put on my Vichy Triactive Moisturizer just to help, balance out the oil and to combat any imperfections that I may have or may get. And I thought, you know what, this morning, let me just try it without the moisturizer. Since this really is a moisturizer anyway, let me try it and put my makeup on like I normally do and see what happens. And as you guys can see, I know the light's sort of shining in my face, but I don't have any oil here in my T-zone. If I move this, you guys can probably see a little bit better now that it's darker, that there's no real shine on my face. Normally throughout the day I do have to blot. I do have to add powder and all that, and I'm not really a big fan of that. I'm not a huge makeup person. I like to pretty much set my face, and when I go and come back home my face should pretty much look the same. And I really do like this BB cream because it gives me that liquid foundation look without the liquid foundation, and when I apply the powder on over it, it looks bomb. Like, it's just like there's nothing. I don't even know like who came up with this or how long it's been on the market, but it really does work. And for those of you who may be contemplating whether it's going to work with your skin tone or not, just give it a try. Try it on your hand as I did in the store and see how the shades work for you. I think they have like 4 different shades, but most black people would wear the deep sheer tint, to be honest. But yeah, so that's my 2 cents. Out of 10, I would rate this product about an 8. The only reason why I'd rate it an 8 is because, number one, I don't get as much color payoff as I would like, and 2, which I don't think I mentioned before, oh my god. So if I had to rate this product out of 10, I would give it an 8. Only because, one, I don't get as much color payoff as I would like, and it kind of does this weird sort of dripping action here that I don't like because you're wasting the product. As you can see it right now, it's already starting to kind of drip a little bit, and inside the cover there's all this wasted product. So that's the only thing. If they could change the texture of this product to make it less watery and more like an airy sort of fluffy feel like the e.l.f. Tinted moisturizer, plus adding a little bit more color, I think that it would definitely get a 10 out of 10. But outside of that, I really do love the product. I apply it using my MAC foundation brush, and in order to get a little bit more of a dewy sort of glowing look, I actually just wet my brush, my foundation brush a little bit before applying it on to my bare face, and I find that when I put the concealer and the powders on my face afterwards, that it just sets very nicely, so you may want to try that. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on the BB cream phenomenon, and I'm going to put up another video just talking about the concealers and the blushes, etc. that I use on my face. I recently purchased the 10 palette concealer product from BH Cosmetics, which I absolutely love, so I'm going to do a review on that shortly and upload it soon. Take care for now, guys. Bye-bye.